Wisdom Takes Work by Ryan Holiday and the Stoic Virtue series. Okay, so I flipped open the chapter Second Brain. I'm like, oh, okay, what does this entail? For hundreds of years, lovers of books and ideas have kept what they called a commonplace book, all right? Anne Frank filled her diary. General James Mathis had a book called The Book of Wisdom. Montague had the same type of book. John Adams' commonplace book. It's not enough to read. One should engage in a practice of capturing information and recording it so it can be drawn on later. All right, so that's cool. Same goes for conversation and mentorship and experience. If you don't write it down, did it even happen? If you don't take a picture or post it on Instagram, did it even happen? All right, what else do we got here? Each moment we think is important enough to record is an insight into where we are in an instant that will never happen again. By taking the note, we are preserving ourselves for our future selves. So basically all this was called create a second brain, which I was like, what is this? Basically for me and how I do it, I journal. I journal everything. I have stacks and stacks of journaling, mostly about, well, my everyday affairs. I have journals from my time in treatment centers. I have journals for my latest endeavor of the sober housing journey and that process. I have journals through all the trials and tribulations of a 501c3 and stuff in between and everyday things like that. So unbeknownst to myself, one, it's a type of therapy for me. It gets my ideas out on paper. It helps me solve real life problems. And more often than not, what I find, lo and behold, I have one literally right in front of me. I find that if something's troubling me, I write it down, and by the end of the page, more often than not, I come up with an answer, and I've answered my own question. So journaling is extremely important. I found it very beneficial for my mental health, and plus it's like kind of cool to reflect back and read what I was journaling about 6 months ago, read what I was journaling about 2 years ago, and revisit those journals and be like, wow, that's some personal growth, or that was a tricky trying time. So create a second brain is all about journaling and getting your thoughts out on paper. Highly recommended for anybody.